What's good with you guys? We got another stream. We got Ball in the Family today, episode 10 and 11. We're watching both part 1 and part 2. I wish I would waste time breaking the LAVAR Ball series up into twice and we waited this long. So you might be like, "Hey Nico, what happened, bro? You ain't streamed in weeks." This it's not my usual excuse. This time my laptop would not charge. I didn't know what the fuck was wrong with it. I was contemplating how much money to spend to try to get this shit fixed. And you already know I'm a broke nigga, not like we make bread from this. But my point for saying, oh damn, I didn't cuss in the first 2 minutes. See, this is why I'm blacklisted. This is why I can't even get 3 views. I just refuse to be professional. I just refuse to do and say the right things, huh? Damn. Um. All right, let me start from halfway up the top. So we got a live stream today. LaVar Ball. We've been waiting a long time for this, right? I can't tell you how long people have been spamming the Ball in the Family comments, even before they were Ball in the Family, they were the Way Show. LaVar Ball, LaVar Ball, LaMelo, LaMelo, LaVar Ball, LaVar Ball, LaMelo, LaMelo. Consistently. And we finally got one of them. What's good, Rap God? Yeah, my laptop. Oh, yeah, that's what I was talking about. So, yeah, my laptop wouldn't charge. And I'm like, damn, I need to figure out if I need to take this in the Dell, see if they'll fix it, how much it'll cost, all that type stuff. Because this laptop was $1,800. It's an Alienware M16 R1 4070 graphics card with the i7 13750 Intel computer. And I said to myself, this laptop costs too much to just give up on it. So I wanted to get quotes. But before I got quotes, I said, let me try to get another charger, see if the charger's the issue, right? My shit's charging now. But it wasn't charging yesterday. It was doing the same shit. I was a little bummed because I was going to stream yesterday. But it starts saying the battery charger can't be determined and this and that. So I unplugged it from where it was in the wall, plugged it in a different spot, and then it start charging. Like I don't understand what the problem is. That's really what I'm getting at. Like I don't understand. I just be trying to figure it out, man. I'm just a regular dude. But we got it charging, and the reason that it is or needs to be charged because it's a gaming laptop. So right now I'm streaming in 4K. You know what I'm saying? 20,000 kbps, very high quality stream for you guys. If I can give you guys a high quality, and we're watching it in 4K also. So I try my best, even though I'm a brokey, to get you guys very high quality streams with a very low quality streamer. So we just gonna watch the LaVar Ball episodes today, and that's gonna be it. So give me just a moment. Uh, yeah, give me 40 seconds. I'll be back, and then we gonna start this. Oh yeah, let me make sure the sound works. Sound work right. Uh, sound work. My sound work right. We all good. All right, so let's tap in. So we will get back to gaming streams if my shit holds up. Because again, like I said, it was not charging last night. I don't know what makes it charge or not charge. It's charging for now though. All right, tap in, tap in. That shit is copyrighted, bro. Let me just say that I have to cut that shit out at the end of every stream. I might have to just start cutting it out in advance.
Introduction. If you know us, you know him. He's the reason why Zoe and Jello are on this earth today. Wow. He's been a part of our lives long before y'all knew the Ball family was a brand. He believed in all of us before anyone else did and made sure he told the world about it. We got the big baller, you hauler, LAVAR Ball today.
Big baller, you hauler.
Much anticipated.
How you doing, LAVAR?
Hey, man, I'm good, man.
The GOAT.
Things, you know.
And that's why he's the GOAT.
Missing a leg, but I'm all great.
You got on two different shoes.
Come on. You know why I wear two different shoes?
Why you do that?
Promo,
Show 'em both off.
ZO2, the coldest in the game, and the G3, the most steady. These are the world's greatest basketball.
You see that carbon fiber?
Man. Ain't nobody messing with these, man.
I see the sweats too.
What? Come on, man. You know we got to uplift and do our thing. Thought we was tripping. Man, they try to give us the thing talking about.
Hold on. Let me make sure my volume is... This shit kind of low to y'all? Am I tripping? I don't know. This will sound working for sure, but... I don't know. Sound kind of low. It's alright.
Ain't nobody buying triple.
Oh, wait, never mind. I forgot, it's my headphones.
My whole store with marble floors in a mall.
What you say, 150 for the
I mean, 150 for the floor.
Huh.
We won't spend 150 for the floor. Ain't nobody.
Nobody.
You got to be a big baller to get it right and tight. Oh,
Not me.
It was my
We're going to play a little
headphones.
game and start off with LAVAR. It's called Double Down or Back Down.
double down or back down.
Yeah. You ready?
Kind of like Vegas. Okay, I got you. I got you.
That's his spot.
Okay.
You want to go to Vegas? Go on, hit up, man.
No.
Roast and every week.
Damn. You too broke. You got to give me a little more cheddar. No, you know what? Get situated before you get to gambling. Don't be gambling.
No, I don't gamble. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know.
Bro, and get roasted every week for Vegas, bro. That nigga must live out there.
Gambling, man.
Gamble with better. You know what I'm saying? Put your money in, man. $10 get you a whole lot.
All right. So to start the game off, LAVAR, it said you could have beaten Michael Jordan one-on-one in his prime. It's either double down or back down.
Oh, you asking me that
I'm
question?
asking you, yeah.
It's like close to
double.
It's based off stuff you said in the back.
Yeah. Double down.
Double down.
I feel like you're going to double down on all these.
Yes.
Double down.
So you got next question? Go ahead.
Because you have gone pro in basketball.
Double down.
I mean, you did go pro in football, though.
Double down.
Let me ask you this, though. Why did you play football when, in my opinion, I think you love basketball more?
It offered me more money to play some goddamn football. Here's the thing. I'm good at all sports.
Okay.
I was so good at the sports. You got baseball, you got football. And they said, you know what, big baller? We got to call you LAVAR Ball, your own sport.
Nigga.
How come you never let them play football?
Specifically him.
Specifically him, he was too good at basketball.
Okay.
He was too good at basketball.
My pickup football
And
games was
but he
vicious.
could play. All y'all can play football.
Vicious.
They wanted you guys, but like I said, you can't be 13 years old playing nobody that's 17 and no football.
No.
But you can be 11 playing somebody that's like Lonzo was running our team.
And that don't make sense.
Playing in 17U Platinum at 13 and 14 years old, running the whole show. But you can get killed trying to play football. That's why they don't have football players coming fresh out of their freshman year talking about you going pro. That ain't gonna happen. Basketball.
Now, let's correct that. Derrick Henry was 13 playing senior varsity football. Sometimes you are like that. I know Derrick Henry is an anomaly, But really think about it, bro. He was 8th grade already playing high level football, and then 9th grade playing varsity. And he rushed for 2,000 yards, I believe, as a freshman. 2,000 yards again, 2,000 yards again, and then 4,000 yards. That's how he got 12,000 rushing yards. I'm not trying to refute his point and say he's wrong, because you don't want most people doing that. But I'm only saying this in a special case. If you that nigga, hey, you could be that in football from a young age. We'll find out if my son is good at anything at a young age.
Well, you can do that. One and done or whatever, cool. Yep. So they just got so far along with no use in playing football.
Zoe said he got jammed out of bounds and he threw his football the reasons out of the way.
Tell him about my Charles story.
You remember that? God, yes.
Charles Ford is in it.
Man, Zoe could catch and throw.
Right.
When I had this guy I was training in football, and man, Zoe trying to get off the line, he jammed him up quick. Zoe said, I won't be playing this sport. So that was it. That was funny. My man Charles jammed him up, boy.
First of all, let's get some context to this story, though. I was about in like 7th grade, right?
Right.
Because he been gassing me since 3rd grade. I'm about to play.
Okay.
Mind you, we played flag football in like kindergarten, 1st grade type. So I'm thinking, okay, I got a little future in this shit. Let me see how it goes. He like, all right, you want to play? Finally let me in 7th grade. All right, you get all some catches on him, I'll let you play. I didn't get a catch for about 30 minutes. I don't think I got 5 yards. Like, he was literally set, go, pushing me back 10. But mind you, he like a senior in high school. I'm like 12. I'm like 12, 13. Hey. Nah, I wasn't prepared. But if we hooped, like you said, the age gap, it didn't really matter. But football, that was my last day, man.
Wow.
People be looking at Jello with that body. He's a hooper. He would have been the biggest 2-guard in the NBA.
Tight end, though?
But
I don't think Charles is moving.
All your best tight ends are hooping.
Yeah, come from basketball, yeah.
Power forwards that can catch the ball, a little tall, you good. It's all of them in there, you know. All the best ones in the world play basketball first.
How you feel about him rapping, though?
He was always rapping. You know, I was used to tell y'all shut the hell up. All that goddamn mumble jumble is. You guys, come on. You guys been listening to rap since you've been babies.
Mm-hmm.
I was letting these guys cuss in the car. My mom and dad was like, you know what? I'm gonna roll to the basketball game with you, and then I'll put on that DMX that the boys get charged up. They're only like 5 or 6, and they cussing the whole time. And my mom and dad is like, what are you doing? Don't let them talk like that. I said, that was the last time they ever rode with us. My boys was cussing the whole way, getting charged up. We was ready to play, though.
Hey, that's some real stuff. I'm only pausing there from being a current parent. I do cuss around my son. This a baby. Not, as an insane amount. But my point for saying it is, people gonna do what they want to do at some point. I think it's a lot better to teach people early why they should or shouldn't do something, but not putting limits on them. They have to come to a conscious decision within their own mind that this is the type of person I'm going to be and present.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gotta get their mind right for the game.
Yes.
That's a good one. Yeah, you got a favorite track of G's? You got a favorite track of G's?
Anything you put on that is my favorite.
Okay.
Anyone. I don't care what it is. I play, and you know how I play songs.
Loud,
42 times
loud.
and repeat.
And loud.
If he like a song, he's playing it all week.
At 7 a.m.
I got that trait, though.
Shoot.
Hey, that trait is unbelievable. I can't listen to a song. I got maximum 2 times repeat. I cannot do it after that, nigga. I will go insane and nigga, I don't know how that's a type though in LA. Hear me out, nigga. I'm sharing this and I only paused it because that's a South Central thing. When I was growing up, my uncle had a friend across the street. Them niggas had them big speakers back in the day. Niggas used to be playing G-Unit shit all fucking day, nigga. You know how many times I heard and then boom, 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 boom. You know how many times I heard 50 Cent, nigga? He's burned into my memory. Cause that shit was playing all fucking day.
I done heard the new one, Backyard Ball. I done drove to LA and back with that.
He's
not lying either.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
46 times.
During traffic?
Traffic, no traffic.
I promise you it was more than 46.
Yeah.
You think so?
For sure.
No, 46 for me.
No way.
46 times 2 is what?
46 times 2 is 92.
Exactly. 45 one way, 45 the other one.
calculators out.
There it is. I counted it. You didn't think so? Try it. I know Zoe is always good with numbers.
Fair enough. Right.
Always good with numbers. That's why I came up with that.
That's why we need them dominoes soon.
Hey, we got a game after this, man.
And it's backgammon down there.
That's facts.
Got a little bit of
G-Unit was everywhere.
Last time I seen her,
Backgammon is Mello. Mello was doing the backgammon. And Lonzo is the best in the dominoes.
I'm a domino
And Jello is the best in
On pool shark.
He the pool shark. So that's how I want to spread them out. I'm going to tear his ass up in the dominoes. You best believe that.
We'll see. We could record that one too.
Yes, record it.
Real quick, before we keep going, I got to shout out Better today, our great sponsor. And I'm not just saying this because they're paying us. I actually love what they're doing with this app.
It's just different than everything else.
I'm gonna talk over their
They're
ass
actually
because,
trying to create winning experiences for their user.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
bro, look
People don't
how
realize
chill
that
these niggas are around their
Better
daddy.
Isn't just a picks app these days. You got your fantasy players, picks, sports
I
books,
hope my kids had that
casino,
type of love and
arcade
respect
games.
for me.
It's all in one place.
Not to
You
not
don't
be
need 5
themselves,
apps on the
but
phone.
you know.
One app, everything. Real super app for real money game.
And on the pick side of it, that's where it gets fun. Because the multipliers they got, nobody else is doing it like this. You can hit up to 10,000x on one single entry.
10,000 times your entry. Let that sink in.
And they got this mystery multiplier on 2 pick lineups. You don't even know what you're getting until you lock in. No risk, only upside. That's not something you're finding anywhere else.
And it's not complicated either. That's the other thing. You pick more or less on your players, set your lineup, and you in it to win over 10,000x. It don't take long to figure out.
Right now, if you're a new user, they're making it even easier to get started. You get 2 no sweat tokens when you download. Each one is worth up to $100. So if your first lineup loses, you get that money back in better bucks. Up to $200 total, just for being new. So that's really no reason not to try it. You either win or try again on Better.
Download Better. BETR. App Store or Google Play. Go get them tokens and use code BALL.
No sweat. All right, back to it.
Do you think you were a better tight end than Gronk?
Thank you for the thumbs up, by the way. Let's get one of them.
I know I was a better tight end than Gronk. Think. Come on, man. They didn't have my athleticism. They didn't have these hands like this. Shoot, I can do it all. Gronk, what is it?
Can you tell the world your story of how
that?
you got discovered in football?
How I got discovered in football very easily. Usually on the courts, you when playing basketball, you got tall people, you got short people. I was the only one that was on swole. Jersey was a little tight. They say he got to play some football. You tell him look the same on the court.
Jersey a little tight.
He was looking good, man. To cut up and fast, your athlete. That's all you're worried about.
Right.
And in basketball, you don't catch nothing with your body.
Right.
Everything is with your hands. That's why the tight ends is so good.
You said they were benching 225 and you put it behind the neck?
That was the story, man. So, anyways, I tell y'all the craziest story. That's why you're looking at me crazy.
Right.
I wasn't that strong. But I didn't know the combine test or what you do. They put 220 on the bench to see how many times you could do the 220. But they didn't never tell me. So I went back there.
Jetto don't look too high.
20 up. That's what I back on. And I did 20 standing up like this. Just to warm up. That's what he used to ask me, man. They said, man, how much you lift, big baller? I used to tell them, man, 300. They said, that's it? I say, any kind of weight. On the bench, on the curls, pullovers, whatever you want. 300 all the way around.
What was you benching in like high school?
Yeah.
Like 18 years old before 17. Right. What was you benching?
Hey, listen, 17, I graduated. We graduated at 17, man. Y'all got cats today. That dude told me the other day, I said, man, what grade you in, dog? He said 10. I said, well, how old are you? He said 17. 17?
Right.
In the 10.
That is true.
That's crazy.
17 in the 10.
Boy, out of there.
These niggas be stupid.
In the 7th grade, we went in junior high. We didn't have middle school. We had junior high. Started 7, 8, 9. Okay? I was benching 300 pounds in the 7th grade.
Which is crazy,
In
bro.
high school, I was the only
That's why you gotta have a dad. I'm only pausing this a quick second. That's why you have to have a dad, because they put you on purpose early, nigga. Like, me, I was just living aimlessly, and I got into football around 8th grade, nigga. And my grandpa was trying to do stuff like this, but it wasn't consistent. But I say this to say, nigga, when I went back there, I was struggling to lift the bar back in the day. Around that time, probably 6th, 7th grade, I couldn't even get the bar up consistently. Whole chest was shredded lifting the bar. And then by the time I got to 8th, 9th grade, bro, I was lifting 25s. Whole chest shredded. Lifting 25s with a 10. But by consistently lifting on and off here and there, by 12th grade, I was able to bench 315. But I'm just saying that because it's Hey, you remember back in the day when a nigga put 3 plates on the bar? That's crazy. I only got up to like 255 in the past few years. I can't even believe how strong I was at a point.
Only one doing 4.
7th grade, 300 pounds.
You start letting us bench at 12. So by 13.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Because I had drive. I was supposed to be stronger than my brothers, and I was going after my older brother. He was in high school. I was like, I'm gonna be stronger than this fool. I do some extra push-ups and everything. I said, he weak.
So at what age was you stronger than Big Yank?
17. 17.
Senior high school.
Yeah, man.
That's what he said. I need a gun for them.
Yeah. Then Big Yank was a little wrestling, man. I had him good. I was benching 4. I said, I'm good now. Big Yank said, I gotta shoot you now.
So
That's facts.
In college, man,
it ain't both ways. 500.
Jeez. So Jello almost caught up to you.
I was on track. I
you
benched 300 at 13.
Jello was
You got like 400.
7th grade.
What's your max though?
Like 400.
What? 400, 420.
at the house.
Oh, 420.
420.
420.
But I was doing
420.
13,
Yeah.
7th grade,
Sophomore high
and
school.
270 at like 12 when I started.
What's your max Banks? I know you want to get it out.
I'm at 325 right now.
You ain't touring no 325.
I am.
325, whose weight?
The gym weight,
I
25.
should have said you ain't talking about that pig iron.
I gotta go visit that pit soon.
Hey,
I gotta-
to the pit. We
I
gonna
gotta
see
go-
What you gonna do?
I gotta go visit that pit soon.
Yeah,
Man.
you been to that pit,
Yeah.
man. I'll put 225 on there, break your neck.
That's a strong 225.
Hey, that's 225
Bro, the internet call.
years.
Hey, we gotta
Oh,
go
I'm
in there for real.
Yes, that's the real deal.
I might be
Question
at
for you,
3
LAVAR.
something.
How early did you believe that your boys were NBA caliber players?
Come on, D.
How early?
Yeah, come on,
You
yeah.
told me how early?
I'm just asking.
From me picking my wife before they even came out the womb. I told them they were born to go pro. That's all I've been telling them. Well, last name Ball, what you think they was gonna do?
So if you would have had a daughter, you think she would
Stop
have
it.
too?
I want to have a daughter. You don't have no daughter. You guys
Yeah.
do.
You all boys.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah. We not doing. Don't even put that energy in the universe, nigga. We not going down that road. Some of you men can, and I'm very proud of you. We need men like you to keep our species going, and I'm very thankful for you. But I won't be one of them.
Oh boy, man, I'm the alpha dog. I ain't gonna have nothing but boys.
Yes, sir.
You guys are a little soft with these women y'all having, you little girls.
Come on, big baller.
Y'all be getting to work it out, man.
No issue.
Hey. I ain't saying nothing wrong with no daughter, man. I'm just saying.
Nah, you could be honest, nigga.
Some boys. Jello got one though. That's
I got a soldier.
You got a soldier. That's good. Jello, that boy is
He big.
He's huge.
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 He's big.
He a little different than huge. That boy wild as heck. You can't
He only walk around with tank tops on.
tank tops on. I saw him the other day with a tank top on swole.
That's how we
I
rock.
said, Jello, God dang, man.
That's my baby.
I was checking how Jello feed him. Jello gave him something and told him to power up. I said, power up? God dang. And he told his dad, he said, power up. I said, power up.
When they were all babies, was there anyone that you seen that was more naturally gifted than others at basketball?
No, when they all came out the womb, they was gifted. These dudes was, listen, these guys was, that's why today I just be like, okay, y'all, you're supposed to was walking by 10 months, they was potty trained. 10 months. By 8 months, they was all walking.
How do you get that to happen?
That's what I was gonna ask.
Like,
you.
what's
What's
the
the
recipe?
You
system
gotta have a
behind
book or something.
Man, I don't know if I should put this out and leave it in my book. And I'm gonna give it to y'all.
Hey, I'm gonna listen to this real quick because my son ain't walking. He just 9 months. He just turned 9 months 10 days ago, and he just start crawling at a high level somewhat, you know, where he's just trying to, like, where his mind goes, he's trying to go now. I mean, he is a pretty big baby, if I'm being honest, but point is, he not in his walking bag yet. Or maybe he's more comfortable walking than crawling, but I made sure that he can learn how to crawl first, instead of just going straight to walking. But we got to listen to this, bro. Y'all write this shit down. Let me open my notes.
Because y'all sitting here coming here. But anyways, whenever they wake up from a nap, put them on that cold little seat, that little plastic one, and just hold them till they piss.
Mhm.
And then after they eat, hold them on there till they take a dump. Don't let them wake you up in the middle of the night. I used to wake y'all up at 12. Nigga, get up. They 5-6 months, wake them up, just put them on that little toilet there. And so now they're not used to having.
I would
shit
do
in the
that.
drawers.
He gonna be
Listen,
pissed.
And I used to tell Tina, anytime you want to take him somewhere, ain't put no pull up on him or just leave him here. I ain't gonna let you put no pull up on them or nothing like that. That's why I be tripping. Them kids be 2 years old still with them Pampers on.
That's
Jello,
crazy.
get that boy off them Pampers, man. I know it's hard though, because you guys are a little different.
We try.
That boy's so strong, he'll tear something up. I said, if he can run through the store, he can run to the bathroom. That's how I look at it. Just you know what? Give him to me for a little bit.
Just that old
Don't
nigga
come
game. You
for at
need
least a
it.
month.
We all need
At
this.
least a month. Don't worry about the screaming or nothing. I ain't long.
Oh, we program big baller.
Yes.
Cap.
Yeah.
I would though.
Yes, I'm telling you, man.
What went into the decision behind sending Dip and G to Lithuania?
Man, that was perfect because they had to go play basketball somewhere. From
I saw a
UCLA
copper
going,
potty
they go
right
raggedy
now.
pain, thinking they're going to put Jello on probation or whenever they're going to let him play. I was like, oh, I ain't waiting for that. Then the other coach was over here tripping at Chino Hills High. You got your own way? Okay, we going to see. And then Chino Hills went from sugar to shit. And I'm looking at it like this. The people that Lonzo and them played against at 16 and 17 ain't going to be these grown men we going over here to play. And that's what went into that thing where I'm not even worried about where it's at. It's just they day. We're staying in a hotel and go to practice twice.
Congrats,
Whether
that
you
is a
playing
big
game or not,
milestone.
It's no big deal. But you playing basketball and just focusing on basketball. And that's why everybody be like, oh, Jello should go overseas. For what? He was killing people at 18, 19 years old. He was killing them. It's just opportunities to play. I look at Charlotte play today and be like, man, y'all had Jello. And now they're like, oh, Khan can shoot. What you think Jello can do? That's why I just be like, man, Charlotte got a great chance that they see this. I dare them. I ain't going to say I dare them. They need to get all three of y'all. Because I guarantee the game will be so fast that you can't keep up with it. They became the best team ever in high school as babies. What you think they can do as grown men? They don't want that. I'm telling you, I know for a fact, before I interrupt you, they will score 40 to 50 points per quarter playing that style.
You coach an NBA team. Y'all pressing
We pressing for sure.
all game.
Whole game.
Dropping back in what zone?
We can drop back on the 2-3 easy. Same way. And you know we're going to double team everything. We're going to speed the game up. We're going to double team everything.
That system.
That system can't be beat.
Where'd it come from? That's what I was going to ask you.
Can't be beat.
Right.
I've been showing the boys that since they've been babies.
Right.
You don't think they ain't perfected that thing so fast? Here's the thing. When you play a certain way so long, Lonzo and this guy and Melo know where the next three passes are going.
Nigga.
You talking about
You hear me? Y'all don't understand. When I was on Flight Sports TV, I need to pop back in, but I've been telling people this. Like, I can see it. The way that they play basketball is like breathing air. It's not the same. It's not about X's and O's. They could just feel it. There's something spiritual about it. And that's why I fell in love with it. That's why I love it now. That's why I'm watching these niggas talk right now. When you watch them play basketball, bro, that shit bring a tear to my eyes. I'm like, this shit is so beautiful. We're not talking about all the extra shit. It's just the way that they can feel the game. Like poetry in motion, like water flowing. It's like water going down a river. You can see you can see the entire thing playing out, but it's still gonna be smooth and going in motion with no deviation. It's beautiful. And I was telling people this. Bro, the way that they see the game, they can see passes before it even happened. The ability to predict, nigga, knowing the next three passes is insane. Do you understand that? Nobody even plays like that now. That's why they get so many steals. Like, even without being in that system, they still can just predict basketball at a high level. That system, it captured all of us because it made you wonder how they did it. But when you actually listen to them and you talk to them, it starts to make more sense. But point is, when it gets to topics like this, I'm gonna pause a little longer because it's, it's deeper for us. And, we've been waiting on this, so we're gonna give our full perspective. When it comes to this, bro, oh my God. I was telling people, bro, like they know everything that's coming right now. When you put them three on the court and they not just the pieces of the Megazord, they actually become the full thing again. They not just the leg, they not just the arm of Exodia. the left leg of Exodia and the head of Exodia, they become Exodia, the game is over. Individually, I don't want to watch them play basketball. I'm gonna be honest. That's why Melo been hooping, but nigga, I don't give a fuck about Melo hooping. That's just like me watching fucking Steph Curry highlights at that point. And I don't even like Steph Curry. That nigga's a ball hog. But well, I'm just saying, like, watching individually, that's not what I got into them for. I got into them because of how they all were able to tap into the same intellectual, spiritual basketball at the same time at all times. And they were able to incorporate a few other niggas to understand it almost close to the level that they do. It was beautiful to see. And we need to see it again. I don't give a fuck if it's at the Drew League, nigga. Before we pass away on this planet, bro, I need to see these niggas play again. Like, you got to understand, this is the bad ending. We are living through the bad ending right now. Melo was always guaranteed, though. Melo was, if anything, was guaranteed. The only thing that could have stopped Melo from being what he is right now is death. And he's alive. So that's why he is what he is right now. But the good ending was them playing together. That was, you do all the right things, and we are now watching a ball brother win their 5th or 7th championship on some crazy shit, or watching the entire ecosystem of basketball change to try to prevent them from winning their 5th, 4th, or 3rd championship. That's what we all saw as the good ending. That's when you collect all your trophies and emblems on the map, and you get the secret good ending. Even though it wasn't so secret, we were all looking forward to it. But we got the bad ending. Nigga, Jello's a fucking rapper. Instead of him shooting jumpers from half court and all netting that bitch, this nigga's a rapper. Lonzo's not even on the court right now because he been hurt for 7 years straight. And we only got Melo hooping. Nigga, that is the bad ending. That shit is worth. That shit can make you cry. Because if your spirit jumped back then in 2016 or 2015, and you was watching this shit, bro, you was seeing the good ending in your eyes, in your heart. Like, oh my God, this could change the world. But the niggas who are up top know that. They 100% know that. We ain't gonna get into it right now, but just know that they know that. The little black box they look into and see the future. Things have been pruned the proper way. But you know what? I ain't gonna talk about nothing like that. All I'm trying to say is we are living the bad ending right now in so many different ways. And this is one of them. We watching this nigga. Oh, my shit is. Oh, my fault. We watching this nigga be a rapper. Who the fuck ever wanted to watch LiAngelo Ball rap? You know what I'm saying? We came to watch this nigga be big body post work, deep three, step back, on defense. Well, steals on defense. Now I missed that whole part. We was waiting for that. But now we gotta watch this nigga in striped shirts with beanies on, rapping about backyard ball. Nigga, that shit could break you down in your spirit, man. Think about that, bro. Cry right now. That shit fuck you up. And we got CO2 on the damn couch. Fuck out of here, man. We are living in I don't know how we are in this timeline, but bro, this one sucks.
Scout, they percentages is like, okay, if he the star, they're gonna try to get it to him. He the second star, we know we're gonna cut him off. And now they're gonna have to make a decision with that 4 and that 5.
Mm-hmm.
And don't be letting Lonzo lurk around, because he know where that thing going. That's what I'm saying. But by themselves, I never taught them to play by themselves. I taught them to play together.
I'm gonna say that too. I've been saying this, bro. Like, you could tell. I didn't even have to watch LAVAR Ball interviews to know that these niggas are not individual pieces. They are one part of the same working organism and machine. They are one brain. They are pieces to one brain. And that's why you don't see Jello cook unless he got a point guard that knows how to pass. And that's why you don't see Lonzo cook unless he got a 2 guard that know how to score. Yo, that shit crazy. And you don't see Melo win unless he got those two pieces next to him. Right now, Brandon Miller and Con Couple, they all right. I still would prefer to have Zoe, and I would still prefer to have Jello. The thing is, Melo is playing the de facto point guard. You put Zoe in there, he becomes the 2 guard, and he's averaging 30 plus points at that point. Imagine having 2 guards that average 30 points and Zoe getting 10, 11, 15 assists. Almost a game. That shit's crazy, bro.
You let them play together, I guarantee they will become the best NBA team ever seen. On the fact that it's a new era. You gonna press. You can press with 3 because the other 2 gonna blend in. You can't press now. I asked this question a long time ago, and Lonzo told me, and this is when he's playing. He said, LAVAR, Dad, this ain't gonna work in here. And I was like, well, you crazy, man. This system is it always gonna work. He said they make too much money for it to work.
Mhm.
So a guy is gonna be like, I don't press. I shoot threes. Dude who rebound, I don't press. Get me out of here. So you can't make everybody jump on board. They're gonna be like, man, we got 82 games. Why we pressing?
Right.
Shoot. Let my boys play 36 minutes as grown men. Don't take them out. Just let them go 12, 12, 12. In the fourth quarter, you ain't even got a plan. Because they're going to be up by 30. What they doing to Melo now, they trying to follow my system because I be telling Melo, just make them suckers run. They shoot more threes than anybody.
Yeah.
Now the 3 they're shooting, Con, Brandon, and no.
They're
So
the
you got
most
all
threes.
them shooting, and the guys coming off the bench shooting threes.
Yep.
Whoever shoot the most threes gonna win.
Yeah.
The only part of this game that ain't the same, they're trapping. They're scared of that. And it's hard to trap because most of your talent comes from a lower income neighborhood. So when these guys get some money, they're gonna do 2 things. They used to never go out and buy nothing to eat. Now they can go out every time they eat. And no women ever been impressed by them. But now they ugly as hell and the prettiest women coming up to them.
Yeah.
So they're gonna try to get the women all night, hang out all night, so they can't press all.
Bro, I be telling y'all this, bro. I'm not gonna keep, but you gotta understand, like when he's the South Central knowledge that we possess pushed to this highest level. He the niggas that's still here that didn't achieve what he achieved. He took it to the next level. And that's where we all, like, LA has a perspective on the universe. And this is one of them. My point is, I've been trying to tell you, bro, these niggas are just out here trying to fuck hoes. The reason, like, when we got the bubble and you seen Jamal Murray averaging like 40, shooting like fucking 70 to 80% from the field, bro. You know why? Because he was no longer focusing on hoes. Some niggas need hoes to function. Kawhi Leonard need hoes. Paul George, he need hoes. Some people need hoes. Niggas like Jokic, who are disciplined and only get his hoes in the off season. He played good no matter what circumstance he in. Somebody like Jamal Murray, he don't need the hoes, but he always fucking with the hoes. You know what I'm saying? That's why he got that video leaked of getting a blowjob. Niggas like that, like Jamal Murray, potential has been wasted for 10 years because he want to fuck hoes all the time. And that's when you look at basketball, that's why I say we are living a bad timeline with the Ball brothers. The Ball brothers bring us the purest form of basketball. Literally. Because it's unbothered by outside sources. These other niggas are all cheating us. We are watching inferior basketball because all they want to do when they get off the court is buy expensive food, go to the club, and fuck hoes. You see Zion Williamson? Thank you for bringing him up. Zion Williamson is not... No, that's why nobody makes fun of him. Because he's not doing anything that the rest aren't doing. This nigga is on Instagram, scrolling his For You page. You see a bitch with some fat tits and a decent ass, and he probably send a winky emoji in her DMs. That's what they all doing. He not the only one. Y'all niggas don't remember, but I still am a Klay Thompson fan. Before Klay Thompson and this Meg Thee Stallion shit became a thing, bro, he was known for fucking all the hoes. These niggas are cheating us from good basketball, from trying to bust nuts all fucking day, every day. When they not playing basketball, these niggas are busting nuts. And that shit is funny and crazy to say. But that's what a lot of the professional athletes' focus is. These niggas is slinging athletic dick. Just like when Charleston White went on Cam Newton's show and they got into an argument, and Charleston White, obviously, you know, he's a messy nigga. As soon as he got off the show, he said, "This is exactly what you think he is. He a nigga in there that's fucking all the women." Every time you see these niggas and the camera goes off, just know, if they not playing video games or working out, they are fucking hoes. All of them, except the ones who aren't. But once I really started to understand that as a grown man, I stopped looking at people the same. I'm like, bro, these people, like, they love the game too, but they love niggas. These niggas is after hoes, nigga. These niggas is trying to slide dick in the universe. And then make you sign an NDA and say, "I never knew that bitch." You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, let's continue. But that's what I'm saying, bro. We are living a bad outcome. Everybody we know and like SGA probably is one of the people that could say, "I'm gonna wait till the off season to fuck on hoes." And during the season, he's all about his wife and smiling with his newborn baby girl, whatever she is. Or I don't know if it's a girl or boy. It's one of them. He's one of the few people. The people you see cooking and are truly achieving their purpose, like LeBron. For his entire career, he waited until the off season to fuck hoes. How do we know? Drake told us. Steph Curry, fucking hoes in the off season. It is what it is. These niggas that are like, man, he's never what I think he should be. Zion Williamson, damn, this nigga always hurt. Paul George, oh damn, this nigga always hurt. Fucking hoes. Kawhi Leonard, fucking hoes. James Harden, he never hit the important shot. Nigga's legs is gone. It's fucking hoes. That's what it all boils down to in most cases, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Now, some of that was it was satire, but this is real shit. Don't take it lightly.
Day and come back and do it again.
Good point.
Our boys can. They built for that. Yes. No. What you think?
I could press every day.
Exactly. Hold on. Zoe low-key is a grown man running from that grind. He running from that LAVAR ball shit. Bro, this gonna be a 3-hour stream. I'm letting you know that right now, bro. This might be 3.5 hours. We gon' dissect this. We gonna talk about real shit. But every time Zoe hear conversations about them playing together, that nigga get weird, bro. I've been saying this for the past podcast. Like, even when Jello, like, hey, I can't wait to play with my brothers. Zoe never say nothing. Like, nigga, put your energy in the universe. And you're not even on a team right now. You can put your energy in the universe.
And come back and do it again.
Good point.
Our boys can. They built for that. Yes. No. What you think?
I could press every day. If I'm training like that, I'm for sure.
Oh yeah. Let me address rap. God was saying the rappers do that too. Yeah, but if they fucking hoes, they gonna put it in a song. You know what I'm saying? So it helps their craft to a degree, but it also ruins it because that becomes their focus, and then they're not focused on their passion. But it's still gonna be part of their music. NBA player, bro, we trying to see this nigga score as efficiently and as consistently and stay as healthy as possible. He wants that too, but he also, on the other 50% of his life, like Zion want to eat good food, probably smoke a blunt, and have a bitch ride his dick. As graphic as that sounds, that's what all these niggas are doing, bro. They ordering high class expensive food through DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, or they going out places. They flying hoes in. You know what I'm saying? Like, this what they doing with their money. You ever wonder why they don't give back to the communities? He is giving back to the community in the form of busted nuts and a woman. That's all he's doing.
I'm doing it too.
Come on. How could you not?
I still stand on the fact
Paying
that
for purses and shit.
a full team is gonna be down for that. For the whole
No, yeah, hell no. They're gonna be complaining for sure, but
There's never been an NBA team to do
but
it.
it's
I thought we had this talk a while ago. I said I don't think that's gonna happen.
It's very easy to get that to do it.
College, you could do it.
College,
Hey, pros like this. I tell you what. Tell me this. Go get all them Rudy Poots that nobody won't
That's what I was
and
saying.
say, yo, come play for us for $2 million.
Personnel.
They gonna be so happy to play. They be like, shit, I'm pressed.
It's personnel, though.
That's me though.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm
It's
pressed.
harder to get the higher end guys to do
I
it.
can't live the game and get say tired.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some hungry suckers.
You need a
You
team
gotta
full of
get some.
dogs.
Full of dogs. Yeah.
You need some suckers who want to play.
Pat Bev.
That'll
They have
be
to all
happy.
be athletic.
Yeah.
Big
Be
old.
athletic and be ready to go. They gotta have the mental attitude of Diabate, Eli Scott,
Yeah.
where you rebound, get it back out, chase them, get. I'm gonna get mine.
He don't fuck with Onyeka. I remember when I brought it up to him. I don't know why. Oh, well, I do know why. So let me know if I'm inaccurate. When Chino Hills was going into that junior year for Melo, Onyeka wanted a bigger role because he was trying to get to college. He was trying to get to college and then the league. And then the coach started to try to change the way that they played basketball to incorporate not just Melo running the show, but also Big O running the show. And I think from then, this nigga does not fuck with Onyeka at all. Because he, even when I brought him up, I was talking about, I forgot how I phrased it to him, but we'll go over it one day. But I asked him about that Chino Hills team being in the NBA. He said, me and you could play out there and they would still win. That nigga dismissed Eli and Onyeka immediately, but I think it was after I mentioned Onyeka that he dismissed it. I don't think he fucks with him.
On these dunks.
As you can see, this nigga only talked about
The
Eli.
mental attitude of Diabate, Eli Scott, where you rebound, get it back out, chase them, get. I'm gonna get mine on these dunks. They gotta have that type of mindset, and the shooters is taking all the shots. That's why. Go ahead.
When did you start like believing so heavily in the three? Because like as a kid, we shot threes every day. So like when I was a kid watching you play, you was always inside and doing like jump hooks and bank shots and shit. So, but you always want us to shoot threes. So like when did that start?
That started before y'all even came out the womb. I said, you got to shoot the ball. They got to shoot the ball. Because in the play up, you got to look at your uncles. All of us is 200-300 pounds. So we ain't taking no shots. We going to run in on your ass every single time or bag you in. Jump hooks, boom, boom, boom the whole time. But if you playing so fast and shooting that ball, we had the weights, but we also had a shooting machine in the backyard. We never had that. If we would have had that, because when you grow up in the hood, forget that shot. You this is how you cuss. I'm gonna bag your ass in every time. You too weak.
Right.
That's what you want to say. You can't say that when you just shooting outside.
Right.
And then most of the time when we played against grown men, you know, I throw that ball out to you guys. I do all the rebound. Just kick it back out.
20 boards.
Yes, easy. The same way y'all be having Devo play. He's over here.
Gonna rebound.
But we used to get the game point on you, and you would get fouled probably 15 times before they finally let you do the score.
Until it go in. Demo know that. Demo down here. I used to have Demo when I used to train him. He was 16 going at it with these grown men. We was down in Ontario Wide in the adult league. Well,
I remember.
Yes.
I was there.
Yes.
He was the first point forward I've ever seen in my life.
Yes. Emo was catching them lobs on them suckers at 16, grown men.
And Ram was that was your star right there. Vail was low-key solid shooter. And then Dre was just
had the bounce. Dre had the bounce.
Dre had dimes.
Dimes. Ring could shoot.
Good old times.
I probably seen y'all lose probably one time in like in 10, 11 years.
Those are great.
So strong, you couldn't do nothing with that. That's why.
Nobody was out rebounding that.
No, we were losing.
He was getting that what? We wasn't losing, man. It was solid. Everybody was swole.
Whoa.
Everybody.
Yeah, everybody was swole.
And y'all all pulling up with speakers going crazy at the same time.
Boombox.
And y'all just hop out like a unit. And then you got Devo's little skinny ass over there in the back.
I was flying though.
Yeah, you were.
I was flying. You was. That was a good time.
When they were younger, what film did you have them watching, like to study a game after? Was it all different, or you
They
just
studying nothing.
We
They
watched
out
hella
looking at old stuff.
We watched hella
Facts.
film?
They film, but it's not studying.
But it was like
show you like, man, this is what you could have did right here. This is all. It's like
That's facts.
one of the things is, man, the boys love to compete. Just like play. Get all the study and all this. We look at some. I try to make them look at it. They're like, man, we played the game. We know what we did. You know, that type of thing.
Right.
But mostly just winning. That's why folks is like, man, I was like, you can try to put these narratives and say, oh, they're not winning players or they're not this and that. I don't think everybody who got to the NBA have won at some point.
Yeah.
So how could you say a player is not a winning player who's ever there? You know what I mean? You either won, well, how you think you got selected? You either won in high school or you did something in college. You had to do pretty good to get to the pros.
Yeah.
So you was a winning player. Our boys didn't start losing until they got to the NBA. But you put them on there, they that style together, nobody can touch them. And that's why folks are still a little shifty. But if you take all the weight off for all my boys and let them perform with chemistry, they don't get hurt. They're going to play a certain way.
Nigga, I've been saying this. I've never had a conversation with him outside of the the small interaction on Flight Sports TV, right? I've been telling you, these niggas are hurt because of the way, like, you can tell they get hurt because of niggas being stupid. When you are taking in bad energy, bro, it has to go somewhere. Most people don't know how to purify and release it in the positive, especially in the heat of the moment. That's why a lot of people have a lot of bad heat of the moment exchanges in life. One of those things that you have to deal with is, in basketball, a nigga's gonna do something dumb with the basketball. Imagine this, right? Let's just a scenario, because I don't remember how Lonzo got hurt exactly. But let's just say this. You Lonzo Ball, the number 2 pick. Most plays you make are pretty intelligent, outside of the fact that you can't hit a jump shot right now. But you making the right plays and you giving the ball to Josh Hart, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, Julius Randle, Tyson Chandler, I think, was the center that year. And all them niggas not only are buns at that time, because they weren't who they were as they grew into themselves, but they don't make consistently smart plays with the basketball. Lonzo Ball is groomed to play a very intelligent style of basketball, very free-flowing, as I keep calling it, spiritual basketball. And the reason I call it spiritual is because it's inevitable. The way that they force you to play and the way that they play, you can call it out, but you can't do shit about it. It's like watching a tsunami. It's like watching a mushroom cloud in the sky. If you see that mushroom cloud and they say it's bigger than your finger, hey, you better get your last prayers off. That's about all you got going for you. That's how I see that form of basketball. And when he's in that freedom and that mindset, like let's say he's on a fast break. He passes it to B.I. He's expecting to pass back because the B.I. draws a defender. But no, B.I. tries to take a layup on 2 dudes. Zoe gonna shrug that off and be like, that nigga retarded. Walk off. Enough of that is gonna build up inside of you to where it's like, damn, these niggas are stupid. And every time you on the court with them, you just don't feel good. These your niggas, but they are, it's like being in love with a woman who's bad for you. She's killing you, whether you realize it or not. You might be in the gushy having a good time, but when that's done, you back to having a bad time because she's not good for you. Yeah, Brooks Lopez, he was there. It's a more of a parasitic relationship rather than a beneficial one. And that's how I seen them playing together. Like when Jello's playing with all these point guards that don't pass the ball to him, and then he had that one game he went off for 25 or 26 in the G League when the point guard had 18 assists, and then for the rest of the season the point guard had like 2 assists. You know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas have played with niggas who are just anti-good basketball, and they've suffered, and they've gotten hurt, and they've been sad because of it. It's easy to push through it, bro, but when you doing something with a passion, you can't just say be a man through it, because this is your passion. You can't just be a man through everything when you know shit ain't supposed to be going like this. And you know better. But when you say better, niggas just don't understand you. It's like when you the man with the plan and nobody's listening to you on some Noah's Ark shit. This ain't no ark though. You need these niggas to get this shit done. it was a single game where you could be like, hey, let's do this and this will work. Nah, they trying to get theirs, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You just, bro, I've been seeing Lonzo get hurt for so long, and every time he gets hurt, it's when they're playing bad basketball. When these niggas stop giving him the ball, when they stop trusting his ability to make decisions, he gets hurt every single time. Same with LaMelo. When these niggas start being weird, hurt. Jello, when these niggas start being weird, hurt. Let's continue. Oh, let me respond to Rap God real quick. Certain people grew up spiritually evil. I wouldn't say that. I mean, some people have, but what I'm saying is, sometimes the ignorance comes off as evil. Some people are so retarded that it feels evil.
Wait, they're gonna have Lonzo doing all this crazy. He gonna get rid of that ball. Like I try to tell him, I said, Charlotte, if anything, you guys can get to the playoffs and do some damage if you get Zoe. You know why? Even if you took Melo out with Zoe in, they're gonna play faster than what Melo's doing pushing the ball. Because Zoe is faster paced. Always been like that. If you got them shooters that shoot, you're going to throw that ball down there. When he thinking you taking a step back, they're going to play 10 times faster.
It's a big team.
Yes. Jello know that. That's why you watching that. But you got some shooters like that, man. That's why I said, everybody was like, man, well, what about Jello? He rapping now. What about Lonzo? He hurt. I said, he ain't be hurt if he's slinging that ball. Lonzo will take that sucker out the back, and you suckers be looking like, man, how you keep throwing that long-ass pass? And then you're going to talk about Jello. Jello can shoot forever. If he ever going to play, it's like, hey, man, let's get back in shape. It ain't going to take long to do that.
All right.
It ain't going to take long to get back in shape. But, hey, everybody in the world want to see them three together. I guarantee it.
I'm one of them. I ain't going to pause this one too long. I want to say, I need Jello in shape, but not Diesel built. Like, nigga, we don't need you benching 400. You not Dwight Howard. Keep it around 260, 270, but a consistent, strong 270, like you can push a whale over. Strong legs, strong back, strong core. Loose in the arm, so his jump shot ain't coming off like a nigga that's trying to punch a hole in the wall.
It'll be the biggest show, most watched NBA team. When they finish their combination on how to win, you can't beat them because usually you bring a player to the NBA who could change the game. Will Chamberlain, Shaq, they will change the whole system because they'll be the first ones to press.
I seen it, yeah.
And if you press, they're going to be like, what the hell is this?
Right.
And here's the thing about the pros. They so garbage when it comes to breaking the press because they don't break the press.
Yeah, they don't.
They never work on that. So that's why we were.
I always remember watching the games with you the last when teams was losing with like 2 minutes to go. You'd be like, why they didn't do this shit the whole game?
Yep. They always like to press out in the set. But I always taught my boys, I said, you know what? We're gonna go with disparity from the first jump off. Soon as they come in, we're gonna press. So we never out of character.
Right.
If we in front, we're gonna press. If we in back, we're gonna press. So the game never changes.
Right.
All right, real quick, we got to shout out our sponsor, Squarespace, for supporting the pod. So basically, Squarespace is the move. You're trying to build something online. It's like if you got a brand, business, or idea, they give you everything you need to put together the right way.
Yeah, it's like you get a website, your domain, all that in one spot, and actually look good too. You don't got to be a tech person to figure that out. Wish I had this when I was first trying to get my stuff up here.
And for somebody who's offering a service like training, consulting, events, whatever, you set up your whole operation through Squarespace. Scheduling, invoices, payments, everything.
So nobody got an excuse to be on some unprofessional stuff anymore. You can look like a whole company from day one.
They also have the analytics built in, so you can actually see what's moving, traffic, revenue, or people are coming from. That's real business right there.
All right, go to squarespace.com/ballbros to start your free trial.
And when you're ready to launch, use the code BALLBROS. It'll save 10%. We use it, so you already know it's the move.
And just like people always just ask me, they say, man, which one of your sons, Big Baller, is the best? I said, what you mean by which one is the best? They're the best at what they do. And I explained it to them how you create the original Big Three. That first son you have, or the first one, he can't come out there shooting that ball. Why? Taking all the shots?
Yeah.
No, the first one got to make everybody better. That's what Zoe do better than anybody. The second one, he got to be the strongest. Because you got to give him the ball inside, outside, best three-pointer. That's Jello. And that third one got to be a hybrid of the first two. That's Melo. That's the original big three, and that's how I developed
Although
A1. And nobody can do nothing.
I will say Melo don't really got no inside game for real. I ain't ever seen Melo in the post at a consistent level. I don't think Melo got a jump hook. We got to see though.
About that. Put all three of them on there just for a minute and see what they do. And now, just like Melo telling them, hey, all y'all got to do is run. Just run. We got to play faster than what we doing. Because I told him the number is 120. And Melo has to shoot 20 times a game, whether he shoot 5 out of 20 or 10 out of 20. It don't matter. The flow of the game allows him to take all them shots. So make or miss, it don't matter. That ball coming out, and everybody believing in taking all them goddamn threes. They shooting, and then 40, 50 threes a game. Ain't nobody doing that.
No.
And if you got guys who just gonna run and shoot threes,
Rebound.
you're gonna win
Yeah.
a lot of games, and everybody is shocked. Like, oh, you got the same team right there, man. And then the dudes you bringing in, come on, look at Kobe. He's like, you just want me to come in and score?
Right.
I'll be right there with no problem.
Right.
That fool come off the bench.
That's
He
a
don't
good
even
sub,
care. He
yeah.
getting 20 with ease.
That's a
And
great
here's the
sub.
other thing on defense. They forgetting we ain't got no dude 6'2", 6'3" on that team. Niggas is 6'7", 6'8",
long.
6'7", long, big.
Yeah.
Ain't no little shorties in there where you can just bag them in and do something. And Diabate and the other guy, they do something that centers don't do, which is kick the ball out and let them shoot again.
Yeah.
They got a nice squad to run through some people in the playoffs.
Yeah.
If you let them play like this, they'll win a championship. And everybody be like, how? They shoot the most threes. Everybody come off that court. So even the guy, look at Grant Williams shooting the 3.
Mm-hmm.
Who don't shoot the 3?
Yeah, Miles shooting now. Everybody
Even
shooting.
the other guy, Green, is feeling good to shoot
yeah,
3. But
everybody
he shoot his in the corner or where he's supposed to shoot them.
Yeah.
And that's why one of the things I go crazy on him, and I was like, well, Lonzo didn't do in Cleveland too good. I was like, are you crazy? I said they told him something else, but you got Lonzo playing his worst basketball ever. You got him going to the corner and shoot. He never shot from the corner. And he was like, what do you mean? He played point guard. He shoot from the top. He throw it to the corner to Jello or to Melo, and they throw it back, and he'd be at that angle. He gonna knock those 3 shots down. Give him a lot of those shots right there, not the ones in the corner. He gonna hit the side of the
I
backboard.
don't even think of that.
But his mindset is not even built for the bench. On a bench, you say, yo, you play good D, come on in off the bench. You like to rebound, come on in. I need some more points, come a 3-pointer. But how do you tell a guy who make everybody better, make the starters better, come off the bench? That's the dudes you start with. So you're already messing him up by not starting him. Because he's going to get the flow of the game and understand who to get the ball to and understand when he's going to knock that shot down. So you got him coming off the bench, running to the corner. He never played like that in his life. And he's supposed to adapt after he done played all these years of basketball.
Yeah.
That's not going to work. You're not going to get the best out of my son. I told him that when I went up there. And I said, if you only want him to play 20 minutes, how about we let him play 24 minutes, but just let him play the last 2 quarters.
Right.
That way, we ain't got to worry about that and watch what happens. Let him just play, say, you know what, Zoe, you're just going to play halftime. I guarantee you're going to win. But you stuck on this, you can't get no flow playing like that. He never played like that. That's why people say, you watch the guy say that's the worst my son ever played. He never going to do good with this type of thing right here unless he been groomed to make everybody better.
Right.
From UCLA days, the Chino Hills days, how you win in high school with one senior, making 2 8th graders, fresh out the 8th grade good, a guy who never played varsity, and one guy who played 2 years of varsity. How you make that most best team? You got that piece.
Right.
Make everybody go. You average a triple-double, but you got to let him go. Everybody who's balling out of control came from the Lakers. Zoe had them all running. How stuck with that? They've been championships by now.
How would you have coached that team?
What?
How would you have coached that squad?
Shit, hey, less coaching is the best coaching. I'd have turned my back. Say, look, you don't need to coach that. You don't coach that. You let that go.
Right.
I was gonna figure it out. He not even about to figure it out. He gonna know who to get the ball to, where to get it to him.
Right.
And he's gonna create a culture of the winning, just winning.
Right.
You're gonna do that, but you're gonna tear his whole body up doing that BS, which is, hey, go in and play 100 miles an hour. Now come sit down for 5 minutes. 5 minutes in the NBA is 30 minutes. That's why you come in the game doing this shit. How about just let him go, and then when you finish with him, put him to the side so you ain't got to play no more.
Way better.
It's way better than come in, out, start and go fast, start up, go slow. They just don't want to give Jello the opportunity. That's why everybody give him the opportunity to play. Play with his brothers and watch what happens. He gonna get that ball. He gonna shoot the lights out, and that's what people don't understand. You gonna get it. Zoe gonna give him that ball. He gonna be in a hell of a rhythm. One thing.
They do understand it. That's why they blocking it. That's what Big Baller don't talk about enough. Nigga, they know. They know this already. You think these billionaire algorithm reading, reality controlling, purple star boys and homos and rich white men and some rich black men and rich Asians don't know? They do know. The problem is, do they want to adjust to your style of basketball, or do they want to say, fuck you, let's kill your entire family and people stay the same and adjust to our style? Only way they'll adjust to your style is if they can completely take it and make it their own. And that's the worst part about being LAVAR Ball, is that this nigga's so genuine with his plan to just bring good basketball to the world and make some money while doing it, that they said, thanks for telling us what you're doing, my guy. Blocked. It's like sharing a business idea with a nigga. He's like, I don't think that can work. And then 2 weeks later, you see a nigga unveiling a business idea. That's what I just told this nigga. That's how I view this. They know it can work, Big Baller. That's why they putting roadblocks in front of you. That's why every time Jello went off and shot the ball crazy, they said, I don't know who. Because it's always a shadowy cloaked figure. But we know they exist. There's no way Jello could score 26 and then next game get 2 shots. And that's your shooting guard playing 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? It's not by accident.
Joe does better than anybody. Better than anybody. This is something nobody even tracks. He know when to get that person that ball. If you all-star, he gonna make sure you get it. But when you cool off and not doing it, he gonna get it to his other guy and keep them both. That's when he was with Chicago.
Chicago, yeah.
You got DeMar and what's his name?
Zach.
You got him in New Orleans. He got Zion and
B.I.
Ingram. And them other guys, he like, man, I got y'all. He know when to come off of them and make them all happy. That's why folks is like, oh my God. That's his special talent. It ain't about the stats with that boy. You got to let him do what he do, which is go win. Right. Now blame him.
That's very important too, by the way. I would say Draymond has that talent, but he lost that talent after, I don't know how, but he became just a Steph Curry drone. I remember when Clay was cooking before he got hurt, right? If that nigga is hot, he got the ball every single time. And they were okay with it. That's how you know when to hit somebody. Or when he scored 37 in a quarter. Whenever Draymond had the ball, nah, nigga, we getting this shit to Clay right now. Some players will fuck over your hot streak and go try to take a shot. Steph Curry became that guy. After that season Clay got hurt, he was never the same. He was already starting to be that. He started to get big-headed in 2017. But he's just, that's why I say he's a shot-chucking bum. Nigga, I do not fuck with Steph Curry. Like I used to, but bro, we can't watch niggas like that. The niggas is just don't play in the flow of basketball. He just gonna shoot it whenever he got that. Get that nigga out of here. Kick him in his balls and roll him down a hill.
On him when you lose, but you gotta leave him in there and let him do his thing. Right. Yeah. Don't be talking like they say, oh, his shooting percentage is this and that. Care about no damn percentage. It's about winning. And that's why I tell these folks to this day, it's gonna be a little difficult. But if you want to win, and that's why I was thinking Cleveland, I said, well, you're going to win the championship. But Zoe was going there because I'm like, you already won 60-something games. Now I'm trying to tell him, you got to get rid of one of them little guards because they too little. You got 2 little guys trying to shoot the ball. Nah, it's not going to work. And they end up getting rid of them now, get rid of everybody, the whole thing upside down.
Yep.
Because I'm like, Zoe's going to make a team that wins 60-something games. You start him. He's not going to go under that. He's going to be ready for the playoffs. But if you try to, oh, we're going to ease him in slow, we're going to do this, and Nah, I knew that wasn't gonna work. How you wait till the playoffs to say, "Hey, turn it up, Zoe." Man, let him play. Let him play. You let him play, you got a whole different look. And whoever give him that opportunity, they like to create the little BS. I hear it, I see it, but I know how my boys can play this game. Like I said, let them all three get on the same team and watch what the hell happens.
All right, let's pivot a little bit, man. How's the brand doing? I see
The
you got
brand is
store.
great.
Looks wonderful in here. AC is blowing. You know what I'm saying? It's real spacious.
AC's doing good.
Amazing
You got the
floors.
podcast. Appreciate you letting us come through.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
The custom,
yes.
the
Got the
custom.
best floor in America.
Hey, man.
See, that's my guy.
Might have the only pool table I've seen in the store. Actually.
Right.
No, that is a great point. I've just never seen a pool table in the store.
With shirt making on spot.
Right.
Yes,
Oh, you can make the shirt right there?
yes. I
Custom?
can custom. So if you see one that's not your size or something like that, we can custom make it. If you want a different design that we have already over there and it's not out there, we'll make that for you.
That's actually
That's really
dope.
dope.
Because if you actually know the original story of Big Baller Brand, it kind of started from the pool table.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know it did.
Y'all was really making the
Man.
shirts right there.
Yeah.
And you got it now in a real store.
That's
My
why.
girl who designed the store, she knows me. And what I'm saying, look, my designer, she put the floor in here.
That's
I
all.
say you like to play pool, she put the pool table in here. I play backgammon, she put this here, so I play backgammon. And I put dominoes, that's for you, you know that.
I got you.
So she put, they know I love to talk. So she was like, I'll make a nice spot for the podcast for you. So whenever you have guests or whatever you want to talk, we'll put it right here.
That's
I
fine.
did all the work. But I think knowing me as a person, them soft ass couches over there, I could sit there all day. Because people be coming in, LaVar, hey, Paula, what you doing here? I said, shit, it's my store. You know? But if I put this in Beverly Hills or something, I'm not coming out there on that freeway. But it's 10 minutes from the house. It's like staying at home.
Mhm.
It's like at home for me. So it's very easy. But
I low-key might, I don't know, we might do some content type shit. Let me think about that. Might have to go out there. Not just to see LAVAR, but maybe to get a pair of shoes, get some ZO2s, get some G3s, type shit. We'll do a poll for that, see if y'all want that.
people used to say, oh, Big Baller Brand's not doing this and that. Like, nigga, we doing e-commerce. We still selling online. But now the Big Baller Brand is in the bright lights. We no longer fold it up in the pop-up shops. We no longer in the warehouse. All my stuff is hanging up now so people can come and touch and feel the product. You touch and feel the product now, it's a different type of thing. And like I said, it's triple B's. It's going to go. Like I said, we're not local, we global. We're already known all around the world. But this is the only triple B store in the world. But if it's a publicly traded company, guess what? They're going to say, we're going to open up in Atlanta, LA, New York, all the big cities. LAVAR, we need you at all the grand openings. Now it's my stuff, I'm working for them. Nope. I'm going to show y'all something right now. These shoes right here, these are ZO2s, stealth. You know why they call them ZO2 stealth? Because we come in, but you can't see us. These G3s is selling out over here. Because everybody looking at these shoes, and when they put them on, they go crazy. They go crazy. And I told them it's the best basketball shoe ever made. Why? Because of the technology. They get Nikes, Adidas, all that stuff made in China. Now I got them guys working for me. Stay in a computer 40, 50 years, designing a shoe. I'm like, man, I got to have the best shoes ever. The best shoes ever. These ZO2s, I can't say. We went to a thing the other day, and the guy put on your ZO2, and everybody in there had on KDs and Kobe's and all that. That boy put them ZO2s on and said, man, this is different. And went to dunk that ball, head all by the rim. He said, what? I said, the technology. This is not an old-ass technology Kobe in a different color. That shoe is 20-something years old. Them Jordan's 30 years old. They're going to make the best shoe. That's why I tell them, people think I'm just talking, I'm talking crazy. And everybody likes to create this thing and say, you know what? Lonzo got hurt in the shoe. I don't care what shoe you wear, you are going to get hurt in it, regardless of what shoe it is. But you don't want this triple B brand to go like it is because it make everybody start thinking. Why you think Brown got his own shoe? Why you think Joker didn't go with Nike? All these big time guys, they're not going with them. They're going with different brands now. They're going with different brands. So don't act like I can't make the best. I'm going to have a narrative where you say I make the worst shoe, then I'm going to make the best shoe. Because this is the first shoe ever made that's not on air, Nike Air, how high you can dunk.
Let me say this real quick, and we're gonna go back to it. That new Kyrie Irving Anta shoe, that 432 hertz, I might have to invest. I'm very big into 432 hertz. When I don't feel good, I'll try to find one that suits my spirit and my mind and my body. And I think we're very big on that. Start looking into your frequencies. See what some of these things can uh help you feel better, man. Because they do help. It's I don't know about frequencies, nigga. I'm just a regular human. I'm not well studied. All I can tell you is it's not placebo. That shit does affect you in some way.
How high you can jump. Nike, Adidas Boost, Nike Air. This is the first shoe ever made on suspension. So the inside of the shoe turn less wear and tear on your body. Less wear and tear. On them fast cars, what's the first thing you got to think? You know fast cars. You got to deal with the suspension.
Yeah.
The lowest one to the ground going to do the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Same thing. So you got to put certain things. And now I'm in the shoe game where these shoes is explaining things to me. And I got a lot of respect on what goes into making a shoe. We started off with the brand Black and some other folks, but nah, you don't think I'm gonna get better? I'm gonna keep creating shoes until they perfect for my boys. I'm never gonna stop. So they can forget about that, but they can try to cross the narrative. Oh, don't wear them, don't wear them. Okay. We still gonna sell them. We still gonna be doing our thing. Folks can't wait for these.
I know there was a lot of traction in here during All Star because on my appearances, everybody kept saying, "Oh, we went to Chino, man, seen your pops, we seen the stores, amazing." Everybody was talking about the floors. Yeah, we love the floors, man.
For real.
Hey,
Hella
Granted,
people saying that to
and
me.
here's the thing, my designer, because this used to be a place called Active where you do skateboards. It was cement, and she goes, "Oh, we got to change the floor." I was like, "It's just a floor. I'm not changing no floor. That's the last thing I'm doing." I said, "What kind of floor are you talking about?" She said, "Well, the store is for this one. It's got to be right." I said, "I'm gonna ask you again. How much are we paying for this floor?" She said, "About 150,000." So I ain't buying that floor. You keep that floor. I said, "I'm not spending no 150 on no goddamn floor. I'm not doing that." I really no. She goes, "I'm gonna tell you what. You can't be the big baller and don't have this store, especially for the first one."
Ah, she got you.
She got me like this too. She said, "People gonna look through that window,
Bro,
and the
sales
first
rep.
thing they're gonna see is that floor."
Yeah.
And it's gonna say two things: that it's an expensive shop,
Mm-hmm.
and the other thing is gonna say you ain't got no shirt in there for no $19. So when they pick up your stuff, they're not gonna pick up, "Oh, that's too much."
Right.
They come in here and shop, but it's an experience because this is what I tell everybody: two things. One is it's the only Triple B store in the world, so it's exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
And the second thing is you can wear as many brands as you want, from Nike to Adidas to Under Armour, Lulu, Alo, and you ain't gonna never meet the owner or get a picture or something signed by the owner of the brand. So that's why they be so shocked. I make it experience. We had some folks come down here from Toronto the other day. They said, "Man, we from Toronto, man. We can't wait down here to see the store and to take a picture with you, big dog."
And then outside the store, tell them you building that indoor arena in the backyard.
I ain't building no indoor arena. It's a court for my boys, exclusive. For my boys to do whatever they want up in there.
Yeah.
As far as playing and bringing the pros up in there and do their thing. Because what happens is Melo and Jello and Zoe is the only ones in the NBA that have their own court. Everybody who comes from these courts and schools, they be like, "Hey, don't worry about opening the gym for you. Oh, I'll give you this. I'll give you that." They don't even have the land to put that on there. I'll do it for my boys because they can have the exclusiveness to say, "You know what, we got our own gym. We going there at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning." 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So this is the thing. I'm telling y'all something special right here. Jello already got my number one pick.
Melo.
Yes. And hey, I got another one too.
Yeah.
Called the One. Yes, indeed.
You training him?
Yes, I'm gonna train him. Son. If I raise you 3 killers in the backyard, what you think I'm gonna do with a gym in the backyard?
Well, they starting.
What?
Because you had kind of different programs. Like I started at
Bro, just casually dropping the LaMelo got a kid is crazy. Cause who know? Like Melo, I guess is more private than we give him credit for. We don't know anything that goes on in his life, and I think that's how he prefers it. Obviously, he only lets us see what he wants us to see. I think the show really taught him how to just say, "Hey, you niggas ain't finna know shit about what I got going on." Remember back in the day, when the Ball in the Family, when they went in this room and they had a condom on the floor and shit like that. Like, I don't think that nigga liked his business being aired out. When they was asking him if he had a crush on a girl and he was laughing and falling out the chair and shit, like, that nigga want a fucking peace and silence. And he want to build his life in peace and silence. So, if I'm not mistaken, he liked Jello, where his girl was about 10 years older than him almost. Uh, so I guess she conceived, and we got LaOne, DeOne, whatever the fuck his name is. I'm assuming LaOne Ball. Hey, that's a crazy little introduction to the universe.
6. I got at 5. He'll start at 4. So like, you gonna keep going down, or is 4 like the cutoff?
Hey, they gonna start at 4.
4.
They gonna start at 4. But here's the thing: I'll put the hoops down in the gym. They'll go sideways, and I'll invite teams over there as 8 and 9 to play my 4-year-old, 4 and 5-year-olds. Yes.
No hills.
And then I'll get a few 9-year-olds to sprinkle to fill the team out.
Okay.
But the 4 and 5-year will be playing the point.
Same training regimen they had.
Yeah.
Of course.
Maybe the
Hills.
grass. No
Of
fans.
course, man. Our feelings when we was kids were elite.
Elite.
Shout out Al. Shout out Cody.
Oh, Cody was a. Hey,
We had some. We was finding people off the
They
freeway.
was tough.
No bullshit.
At 16, they was tough and wild.
Tell them about Cody though, man.
Cody was the toughest teammate I had on the team.
Really?
Both bags smelling like cigarettes, jumping out the window to get.
I still don't know how old
He
Cody
come out the
was.
window we come pick him up for the game. He don't even use the front door. He just come out the back window, jump off the roof. He like, yeah, I gotta lock up. Like, he just be random. After the game, take his joggers off, just get to walking. Like, he just be.
I remember Skyler.
Oh, you remember Scott?
We never. Scott was football though.
That's
We looked
Cody
up to
right
Skyler
there.
because he was older than us.
That nigga
But
was
like,
hard.
he was always like
He was strong
as hell, and then fast.
He was a unit.
Like,
Man. I remember that.
I was like, bro, he working out at 4:30 today.
Bro,
About to run
he-
in. I'm like,
He worked out
whoa.
every day,
I
all
was
day.
done watching Skyler.
Well, that's what Demo was running the hill too.
I was
Yeah.
a little
That
baby.
nigga flew past Demo. Demo was smoking that. Like, he's a basketball player. He cut up. Man, Skyler went past. He said, "Man, what is this dude on?" He was swole too. He said,
Man.
"God damn."
He was a freak for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. There was some monstrous days though. You know that.
Do you miss training? I feel like you really enjoyed it when I was a kid.
You trained the whole season?
I very much enjoyed it, man. What happened is I lost the passion for it on the fact that I make too much money. Make too much money. You can't sit out there now and be like, it's not in me like that. Just sitting there and just watching folks. And then the standard was so high.
Yeah.
With my boys, they trained just to be trained. It wasn't like I was like, man, y'all better do this. It was like, that's some fun doing this stuff.
Yeah.
Playing and doing that. It's good. They're not like that now. Dude, I don't know. That's why people be coming to me talking about, hey, big baller, I want you to train my kid. He's 14, he's 16. I'm like, can't do nothing with that. I can't go out there because you have to be consistent with it.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be consistent. And I don't think I can be consistent with what I got going on now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, from everything to business to whatever. A lot of people always said about the store, say, man, are your boys ever going to come in here? I said, I don't know. I said, you got to understand, they employees, so they got to work. They working. And then they don't have time to be like, you know what? What's up, my father, for a minute? They got kids. They got other responsibilities, things they have to do. That doesn't allow them to just come sit down here and be there. And that's like I said, if you catch them, you catch them. If not, don't worry about it. But it's not like they plan. Let us know when they come. I don't know. So now people understand. I'll be like, man, you might peek in there. You might see him once or twice or something. But it'd probably be in the off season or something like that.
All right.
But it's a good
We know
thing.
when to go.
Good thing. I'm enjoying this right here today, just with my two boys right here, man.
Yeah.
To sit down and talk. When do we do that? You'd be doing so much other things.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very hard to do that. So, like I said, this episode right here, this is a little different. The fact that I can see what they doing, they see what I'm doing, but it's all love.
This segment of the day is called Fit Check. As y'all know, we talk about our fits and we go 1 through 4. I'm gonna start off and just say I'm 1 today, but we'll get into it. Banks, what you got on today, brother? I see you got some new Asics on actually.
You
I
and
like
Banks got
those.
Forward from the bottom. Yeah, I got
He
some
ain't got what I got.
nice Asics on today, man. First time wearing them. Y'all see the hat, the BBB hat,
That
man,
crazy though. I need
with to match the shorts actually. So y'all go get y'all hat, man. Big Baller Brand.
BigBallerBrand.com.
Got a nice little Zara jacket on. It's actually like 90 degrees out here, but that's the fit for the day, man. Plain white tee.
It was hot as fuck during that time.
What you got on, G3?
heavy duty utility pants, man. Some Mary sneaks, big boy.
I'll probably go Demo 1. I fuck with that outfit. Uh, Wearing the little jean top and bottom is kind of crazy. I'll probably go Ant 2, Jello 3, Zo 4.
Boy gents. Like the old school thermal. You know, it was cold where I came from, so don't judge.
Okay.
Where you coming
Got my
from?
big baller brown shit on.
Aren't y'all all coming from the same area? Are y'all coming from the same area?
Well, I got a question.
Nah, boy.
Oh, but y'all all wearing all jackets.
We don't come from the same area.
To be fair, this is just like, because I don't know how long I'm about to be out
Skip
here.
my
So
fit
like,
check,
I wore
man.
a tween.
Bros interrupt.
I could just rock the tank, or I can throw in a jacket if it gets
I'm not done. Jason
My fault.
Tatum. What's that nigga? Channing Tatum.
The
Hey,
big-
hold on. Yeah, Louis Beanie. Louis Beanie.
The big
Early,
baller
yeah.
polo.
Yeah, big baller polo. Y'all get that, man. Y'all like how I'm looking.
It's like casual.
Blood and
Shit look
bone.
nice.
Shit, nice those.
ZO, show off your denim.
I got on the LV's denim. You probably,
These LV.
probably ain't seen these in this. Let me get my shit off the counter from my dad. Beat my ass. You know what I'm saying?
That boy fitted.
Vetmons, I think you say this. I say Vetements.
Venoments.
One of my favorite brands actually, because that shit actually fits me. You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
Hanes beater. You know how that go. Saint Laurent Shades. Shout out to my people at YSL, man.
T-Mo.
Got the Moore cap on, Sugar Hill shirt. I don't know what pants these are.
The Levi's.
J's on.
We don't never know where the pants from, huh, Banks?
Because they're always
Levi's
free.
right there.
Talk your shit,
They're always
Mo.
free. I
Yes,
get
sir.
them gifted. But yeah,
the
my J's
11s.
on. Some of my favorite J's, man.
What's your rankings today, brother?
Oh, I'm gonna go today first, or
Yeah, let's see what
Okay.
you got today.
Hey,
let me see.
it's hard.
This
ZO
is a
dip.
tough. This is a tough
Not
day
hard
today.
This is a B average
This
day.
is
all
day.
Pressing.
It's all dookie.
I'm gonna go.
No, boy.
Yeah,
It's
I
all
mean,
dookie.
I'm
It's
gonna go
crazy.
1, 2, 3, 4 today. Yeah,
Well, I'm at 1, obviously. D-Mo, I got you at 2.
appreciate that, brother.
G, I got you at 3. Banks, you're a strong 4.
You
though.
don't like the hat?
Your hat is carrying.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the jacket, though.
Yeah, the hat is fire though.
I like the hat and the shoes and the pants. It's just the jacket I don't really fuck with, for real. And, like,
It's a
maybe
crazy
tank top
jacket,
under.
but
I should have worn a white beater. It's
I'm
hot
saying,
in
like,
here.
you work out for what? You got tats for what? Like,
Come on, man. You pull them out on special occasions.
I'm just saying.
Summertime's coming.
today was a special occasion.
It was. It was. Go ahead, Jim.
Lonzo at 1, Darren at 2, LiAngelo at 3,
Yeah.
Anthony at 4.
I'm gonna go motor at 1.
Appreciate that, brother.
Dolo ass at 2.
I
go
gotta get
me
this
at
one. I
3.
my shit off.
And you at 4. Just because I don't like Asics in it.
You don't like Asics, bro?
Asics.
It's
It's
nice,
comfy.
but
They do.
Y'all
They
wear
sell
I
what?
thought those was New
Y'all wear
Balance.
Asics
When you
with
said
pants?
Asics, I didn't know what that was.
Pants,
You could.
or is it more a shorts thing? You wear it with pants?
you should, no, hell, I mean, it don't
I'm not
matter.
wearing Asics
I could
with
wear
jeans,
Asics
bro.
with whatever.
You've done
but-
it before.
Yeah, I've done it too.
Fuck out of here.
You've done it on the podcast.
Hey, I wore Asics and jeans.
Nah, he
before
wears those other. They're not Asics. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about, but they're not Asics.
that.
though.
Bottega Vanilla.
They're Bottegas. Yeah.
I think I can find the episode when you were wearing. No, I think we'll find the episode you had Asics on with jeans.
Yeah. I know what you're talking
If
about.
I wear Asics, it has to be shorts. Like jean shorts can wear with Asics. Like that's cool to me. I
So
guess.
you can't wear Asics. With
I'm not wearing Asics with long jeans on. No, that's like a nigga wearing hoop shoes with jeans. I'm not doing it. Those are exception because they're J's. But like I'm not wearing like basketball shoes.
That's
with
color
jeans. Like,
coordinated nice.
I like ant shoes.
That's how I'm
When
rocking.
folks be wearing them with the jeans. Like I'm not. That's not my swag.
Simple.
If you had to
swag
wear
right
a
there.
hoop shoe with a
The
fit
tees
right
and
now, what would you
flares.
do?
J's on.
That's
With
it.
no J's.
I had to wear a hoop shoe right now.
Well, not J's.
And
Like an actual basketball shoe?
Yeah, with the fit. What shoes are you picking?
Do foams count?
Clay Thompson's.
I guess.
Yeah.
I'm going foams. With jeans, I'm going foams. What you doing, Bron 9s?
Oh.
No,
I mean,
you can't
that was an
pick
era
Jordans.
though.
You
That
can't
was
pick
an era
Jordans.
though. That was an era. Nah.
You can't
I want
pick
y'all to
Jordans.
know.
Can't pick J's.
In 2012,
Asics?
you used to be able to wear.
I wear the
bronze with
shades.
jeans.
I wear the shades with some jeans.
Oh, those that's a good. one. Shades,
Air
shades,
Force
I'd wear those.
Ones, the usual.
I'd wear those with the right fit.
Yeah, Edwards and some jeans.
We're talking just jeans though.
Yeah,
that's it. That would be
that
cool.
would probably be the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm telling you right now, there was a time where you could wear bronze with
No, I know,
jeans.
that's why I said that. I know
Yeah,
that
But
you
it
were
was a
doing
crazy era.
it. It was a
It was a
V-neck
crazy
and a wooden chain.
That was a thing. Yeah, that
I
was
wear
a thing.
some Kobe 6s with
A
jeans.
wooden chain.
Oh, that's terrible.
You wore Kobe 6s with jeans?
What? With jean shorts before, yeah, I rocked Kobe 6s like they was J's one time. Them Grinches.
Jean shorts, you sell it. I was
Jean
just
shorts,
speaking like jeans and basketball shoes don't go together.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah,
I wore Asics with jeans before.
I might wear the AIs though. I've done that before.
That's a good
I want
one.
AI shoes for jeans.
I've done that too, actually. That's the best one.
I used to wear pennies with jeans. Way back in the day.
Scottie Pippen.
Holmes, like,
Yeah.
come on.
Scottie Pippins.
Them hard.
Pips. Barclays.
My ranking this week, I'll go Zoe at 1.
My dog, bro. Way to put your pride to the side, man. I fuck with
But you
that.
remember I did say 4. Matching top and bottom is minus
But
boys.
like-
And today you got 1.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It goes.
I'll go D1 at 2, me at 3, G at 4.
Have you seen these though?
In your closet, yeah.
But I'm saying, besides me, you haven't seen these.
Nah, it's a lot of denim.
Like this is
I only
denim
went
head to toe.
so.
Like niggas
I'm
ain't
say
doing
Ant
that
number
shit
2
like
because
My boys Levi
that
out.
BBB hat is carrying, and I like the shorts.
Yo, shout out to Better for looking out. New offer just dropped.
What they doing now?
New users get 2 no sweat tokens when they download. So if your lineup loses, you get your money back in Better bucks.
Wait, so if I lose, I don't actually lose?
good,
That's
Jay.
the whole point.
Appreciate you
Win
coming
or
through,
try
my
again.
brother.
No sweat. Download Better, make your picks, and if it doesn't hit, they got you covered. Up to 200 back.
That's tough. Download Better, no sweat.
That was another episode. Appreciate you guys for having us, man. Big Baller did his thing.
Oh, that's the end. Are we doing the other one today, or we want to wait till another time? You want to do the other one tomorrow? Are we doing it today? If I do it today, the stream gonna be like 4 hours, bro. Dead ass. Cause I would try gaming if possible. To do it right now, I would try it at least. Backyard. Well, we watched that shit yesterday. I mean, obviously not as a group, but all right, we'll do the part 2 LAVAR. See, in the title of my video, what was it, 11 and 12? Yeah. Or 11 and 12, 10 and 11. I was gonna do both today, but bro, this 50-minute video took 2 hours just because you know how I be talking about that shit. All right, it's gonna say Red Deal. That's because I wanted to see that Sora video.
I'm really afraid to open it.
Look at my comment. Hold on.
It's such a long time since I recorded. I don't even remember how I had things set up.
Bro, get this shit off my screen.
But everything is an art.
Fuck was
everything
that?
is a skill. All right. It is about that time. I did promise you guys that I would be doing something extensively, and this I would consider extremely nasty. But it's been a while. It's been years since I've done a video in my car eating something. I think the last time I did a video like this, it was and I want to say, I don't know, maybe 2020. I don't know, 2021, 2020. It might have been the chicken donut sandwich. I'm not really sure, but I did say that I would do something for you guys based on a specific goal, and here we are here. All right, so I got the, let me show you again. I'm gonna be looking in this camera now, but it is
Hey, bro. I thought about getting these. I need to verify it.
With kettle chash chips. I guess they're vagina smelling and flavored chips. Now, when it comes to bad box, I'll just say bad pH levels. Unfortunately, I've had my run-ins. So if there's anybody that would know anything about
That's
the
facts.
flavor or the scent of bad box, it would definitely be me.
Facts.
Let's go ahead and try them. It says lose your
I'm in there. I wouldn't say flavor. If you're going down on something that smell crazy, you're insane. The most you can give that, because you're still trying to hit, is a finger. But like on some like, yeah, if you going face first into something that smell crazy, yeah, brother, you might be a different type of breed. I'm not cut from that cloth.
virginity with kettle chips, kettle chash chips. What's the ingredients? Blah blah blah. Ain't no really. Look, let's just get through it. Some sort of opening. There are beefcake flavored chips, but you know we're not gonna really do that. You get like a card. Some little funny shit. I don't know if it'll focus or not. I guess it's a souvenir of some sort. You like special packaging. Now the box is full of it. It's full of, well, the bag is full of air. So I'm going to assume, here, let's make sure it focuses on that. I'm going to assume that this shit stinks. All right? Because when everybody knows that when you have a bag of chips and you open it up, the first thing you smell is like fart or some sort of a gas. What's the macros on this shit? I'm really afraid to open it, to be honest. Yeah, don't see nutrition facts. So let's go ahead and, I'm kind of nervous about this, to be honest. But, fuck. Pussy scented flavored chips. Let's show you one more time. 18. I just trying to catch my face. There we go. 18 plus adults only. Pussy flavor. I don't think vagina is supposed to necessarily have a flavor unless it stinks. Let's go and get this shit over with. I'm gonna get indecent exposure from eating pussy chips. Alright.
What? Watch this be the thumbnail after a whole 2-hour LAVAR
Like
video.
Low-key is making my eyes water a little bit. It's like a
Bro, that shit can't be.
it's like a stinkier version of salt and vinegar.
Cracking the window was crazy, man. Chips cannot stink that bad.
Oh! Every time I smell it, I feel like I'm gonna gag. Alright. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you though. Bad box. It does give you kind of like a stinging. You know, when it hits your nose, you're like, oh. Like some of you guys know what I'm talking about. Bad box.
Yeah.
You already know how it hits your nose when you take it.
That's
Or
facts.
when you sniff it. I don't even really want to touch this shit.
Definitely be fucked up in the head.
Glove. Okay, let's
But
just
you
take
still
a
gotta get
chip,
that
whatever.
thing off.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bro, you don't spit back in the bag. That's
Oh!
you never spit back in the bag. Oh! You never spit back in the bag, bro. That's crazy. That's a crazy watch. Yeah, spit outside or something. Get a napkin or something. No second taste either. Impossible to second taste when you spit in the bag. You gotta have a verified taste.
It kind of has like a I didn't mean to spit that shit back in a bag, but it kind of had like a it's like a It's almost like unwashed box. Maybe if it was a dystopian time and you just dived into like something that wasn't clean for maybe like 5 days.
That medieval
Kind of
box.
like, you know what it kind of has a reminiscence of? We'll just give an abbreviation for it, skeg. If you know what skeg is, if you ever had a scoop of that on the tip of the tongue, you know what I'm talking about. Me personally, I couldn't swallow the fucking shit. It's disgusting. Now, like, in order for pH levels to be this unconfident, a chick literally wouldn't have to care or didn't bathe for like 5-6 days. Like this is like a pungent, disgusting skegma like reminiscence of a fucking taste. I personally couldn't crunch one chip and eat it. This is pure fucking disgusting. I don't recommend anybody buy this. And believe it or not, they have what I like to call, not like, but what I say a beefcake. They have a beefcake flavor, which is basically a dick flavored chip. I mean, if you're into that, cool, but if I wouldn't know what bad D tastes like, right? I'm only a box eater, but
yeah, that's
or
crazy.
taster. If you guys want to try this nasty ass tasting, smelling shit, then try it, but I don't recommend it.
All right. Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, the gays and the Jews run everything. Got that man out the league ASAP. All right, that's gonna be the end of the stream. Um, I might stream again if I want to set up my capture card. Maybe we'll stream Elden Ring. See if I can finish it today. Then we can do Elden Ring Night Rain. I know I haven't streamed a game like from my PlayStation in a very long time. Or if Zion wants to play Resident Evil 5, maybe we'll stream Resident Evil 5. But thank you guys for coming through. Hit that thumbs up button. We will be doing the second half of the LAVAR Ball interview tomorrow. And then after that, we'll catch up to the Van Vliet one. And then we'll watch the episodes as normally again. So appreciate y'all. As long as my laptop is working, I'll try to stream consistently. Right now, everything is fine. A new charger might have done it. But I don't know, bro. When I was testing it, it said the battery was failing, all types of shit. So I really don't know what the issue is still. But we're going to get up out of here. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.